up, y'all? I just wanted to make a quick video because I was out riding with my daddy earlier and I just got like this message to talk about forgiveness. I know like in life we go through things where people may have done things to us to like make us sad or angry or stuff like that, and people tell us that we should forgive. But I'm not here to tell nobody that they should forgive, because if you ain't ready to forgive nobody, then that's your truth. You're not ready to forgive. That's your right. But I can tell you like what forgiveness can do for you, because I can use myself as an example. I remember like when I was a young girl, like I was a daddy's girl. Like anytime my daddy came around, I was stuck up under him. When he would leave, I'd cry. But as I got older and I was like in my teenage years and beyond that, I started to really see him for who he really was. So the image I had of him when I was a little girl had changed. And our relationship was never the same after that. Like it went from a very loving relationship to me really not standing his guts. Like me and my daddy's relationship used to be very toxic. Like I couldn't even stand the sight of my daddy. Couldn't even stand to hear his name be brought up. If he walked through the door when he got off from work, I just got like this attitude and whatnot. And like me and him, we used to go back and forth a lot. We used to argue. Like it got so bad, like me and him would like literally cuss each other out. But at some point it became like very draining for me. So I thought what was best for me was to just like cut my daddy off in a way. So we went through like this period of time where we just did not communicate at all. Like we lived in the same house. I wouldn't even talk to him, let alone look at him. It was like everything about my daddy just angered me, because I felt like he wasn't the man that he should have been for us. Like I really felt like he failed us in a lot of ways. So I couldn't stand him at all. And I felt like I was like really bitter. I had so much animosity and resentment towards him. But then I want to say like what changed was, let me see, recently, last year is when our relationship changed and it kind of got back on track. It's like I had to start doing my healing within myself, and then I was able to forgive my daddy for not being who he should have been for not only me but my siblings as well. Because I realized that once I forgave him, like forgiveness was necessary for my healing, because I realized all the animosity and that resentment that I had towards him was having power over me. Like I could be happy and he walk in the room and then all of a sudden now I'm mad. That's giving another person power over you. So basically they have the power to control you and they ain't doing nothing but just existing. And I knew that that just wasn't a part of me. I had got tired of giving my power away. It's bad enough that we were arguing and stuff. That drains your energy already. But I just got to a point like after I healed, and then like I actually had a sit down with my daddy. And we talked about his childhood and how he was brought up and stuff. And then once you learn like your family's history, you can kind of see like why they are the way that they are. So I mean, it was even a time where I didn't even want to have like a conversation or even say hey to him. But once I started like my healing journey, that's when all that changed. And I actually had to sit down with him and the rest of my siblings and my mama. And we just talked things out. Everybody said their grievances and let just put all the hurt and pain and traumas and stuff out there on the floor. And then like together, like we came together and everything just changed from there. So after that day of like that sit down, I can honestly say that our relationship changed for the better. Like, cause I finally accepted him for who he is. I know that I can't change him, and that's just out of my control. I just have to accept him for who he is. But I have to continue on my journey. I can't focus on what he's doing or what he's not doing or what I think he should be doing, because that's stopping me from doing what I need to be doing. He has his own journey, his life path or whatever that he has to focus on. And it's no need of me sitting up here trying to focus on another individual and what they should be doing, even though that is my daddy. But having all that anger and animosity and stuff, it just wasn't worth it. So just to sit down and have that talk and, just hash everything out and actually forgive him for everything, for falling short. I understand him more now, and that just opened up a different door to our relationship now. Because now I was just with him earlier, we was riding around, we was tripping out. Like, we hadn't done that in so long, but it felt so good. Like, I feel like I have him back now. I have that relationship that I've always wanted with him. And so, that's my thing. This is what I'm here to tell y'all. Like, I'm not here to tell you that you should forgive, but if you ever get to that point to where, like, you're holding on to something that somebody did, and it don't matter who that may be in your life, like, holding on to anything that somebody has done to you, when you truly forgive them, you regain all your power back. So after that, when you gain your power back and you truly forgive, whatever that person does, even if they don't change after you forgive them, it's not going to really affect you in no way, because your soul, your mind, and everything is free. You're not worried about what another person is doing and what they ain't doing. It's all about you. And, it just made my relationship so much better with him. Like, I accept him as he is, even if he doesn't do things that I still think he should do. It don't affect me no more, because I choose happiness and I choose my control. I have control over me, and I don't want nobody else to ever have control over me. So holding on to all of that, it don't do you no good. So yes, if you ain't there yet, then that's fine. It takes time. Take time, feel those emotions, that anger, the sadness, or whatever it is, until you don't want to feel it no more. There will come a day, where you just gonna get tired of it, and you just gonna say, you know what, enough is enough. Because I honestly did not think that I would have this relationship with my dad. I didn't even think that I would forgive my daddy. I had it in my mind that if I never spoke to my daddy for the rest of my days, I was gonna be straight. I really thought that, like, I'm cool with it. Like, we didn't have a good relationship. It is what it is. I don't care. But then it just got to a point, like, when you get to a place of healing and you get peace within, you just want to let all that stuff go. And that's basically where I'm at with it. And hopefully, if you one of them people, and I'm pretty sure there is somebody out there who, probably has something that they holding on to from somebody who's done something to them, I encourage you, work on that, heal. Peace and happiness it's a must for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's a must for me. So hopefully, this message helps somebody in their walk, and that's all I have for you.